Welcome to Italy, led by Benito Mussolini, and he won't be the leader of the country in the future, actually. Italy is the only country in the game that starts at war. We're at war with Ethiopia. We're gonna need to finish this war pretty quickly. I'm gonna start by sending the entire Italian Air Force down here. Now, there is more than 600 planes in the entire Italian Air Force, so I'm going to build another air base. All right, pretty basic research, basic machine tools, construction 1, synthetic oil experiments, and electronic mechanical engineering. Now, the reason we're doing synthetic oil experiments is to complete this focus right here, but we're going to start with Ethiopian war logistics, get some more infrastructure in Ethiopia, win that war faster. Then I'm going to put all of the military factories into guns. I'm also going to get rid of the light tank production and the support equipment, as well as these planes down here. Assign those northern guys to an army, these southern guys to an army. Be led by Rodolfo. Northern army is going to get the mountaineer traits, and the southern army is just going to be a basic infantry officer. And selecting the rest of everything, I'm going to select all of the mountaineers and tanks, put them in that northern army. We'll take out one of these suboptimal divisions and put it in the southern one. Split up the fighters, split up the close air support. Okay. I'm looking to snake around Ethiopia's west. End of the Christmas offensive. I want to end this war as fast as possible, so by any means necessary. Oh yeah, need to make sure the motorization priority is mixed. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Italian highways for the next focus, getting some infrastructure construction speed. Well, hold on a second. I think I'm going to build the infrastructure first. Let's do them. Time to deal with the Sultanate of Alsa. So this is this smaller country to the east. Send an ultimatum demanding total subjugation. And they will be accepting that. We're on historical. Gonna try to snake straight to Har. Yeah, you know, yeah, that tile right there. Now that we're a little bit more in center Ethiopia, we're gonna start cutting in. Unfortunately, they just did a last stand. That is so sad. Solid progress was just completed. Very nice. We have 56 days left to win this war. I think we can do it. Put the organization first trait on the field marshal. Steel industry and tourney. Italy has a problem with resources, so I'm going to be taking that 8 steel and the 2 civilian factories. Hopefully I can get the capital. Yep, we got it, and we ended the war before Ethiopia was able to get that government in exile. I will be annexing everything. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful execution of that war. Let's send everything back to the homeland and celebrate our victories in Ethiopia. Let's go for the armored train. Also gonna send the Air Force back home. We no longer need to be in Ethiopia. Start training these guys too. Same with the Navy and Army. Get some more convoys. I can't really be bothered with Navy. History of Italian Africa up next. That's going to allow us to release all of this land as an entity called Italian East Africa. The silent workhorse will be our first political advisor. Let's fix up this production line now, shall we? Towed artillery, towed anti-air, support equipment, and civilian train. Yeah, that looks a lot better. This financial expert up next. Oh, and the Spanish Civil War has started. That's beautiful. I can send up to 2 divisions. Let's send our mountaineers over. Who do I want leading this? I definitely want it to be the mountaineer. Recruit that guy. I'm not going to be too bothered with the Spanish Civil War. I'm just going to set a battle plan order and have that always be executed. Triumph in Africa. And the next political advisor will be this captain of industry. We're building a lot of infrastructure right now. It'd be nice to have that infrastructure construction speed. The federal state of Austria seeks our support. I'm going to be choosing the 3rd one here. Maybe we can reach a mutually beneficial agreement. They will be losing their claims on our territory, and I will be guaranteeing them. This is historical though, so they end up declining that offer. Played through this a little bit too many times. Now I'm doing the new emperor of Ethiopia, and that's what's going to allow us to release Italian East Africa and just skip pacifying Ethiopia. Let's do it. Boom. Do they get cores on this, by the way? Is it all occupied? Oh, it's all occupied. What's their focus tree? Basic. All right. Oh man, a industrial concern giving us infrastructure construction speed. devaluate the lyre. That's minus 10% CG's factories factor. I'm also going to start working against Mussolini now, slander the Duce, criticize the war effort, question the army's loyalty. Now this needs to be below 1%. So what I'm going to be doing is convening the Grand Council, disposing Mussolini, and can you guess which one we're going to be choosing? It's going to be Italo Balbo to lead the country into the Roman Empire. So sorry, Mussolini. Let's work on the economy now. Trying to see which one might be better. This one probably be better because of the minus 15% CG's factories factor. Yeah, let's do railway innovations. Yeah, I'm going to have to get some more air experience. All right, now we can question the Air Force's loyalty. I do not want your divisions, but you know what? I guess I'm going to create a garrison order out of these divisions because I just hate constantly having to disband the AI's divisions that they give me. So might as well just be quick with it and assign them to the garrison order of all of Italy. Goodbye, Mussolini. Hello, Italo Balbo. And he'll be giving us some nice buffs for the Air Force in the future. Army organization. Grand battle plan experts. Improved worker conditions. Let's just get our stability up to 100%. I need to start increasing the equilibrium towards him. When you get total dominance of the Duce, plus 10 factory output for this guy whenever you reach dictatorial authority of the Duce. That's really nice. Need to start training some units too. Let's start training 24 at a time. That seems like a good number. I think I want to focus on expansion right now. So I'm going to do foreign affairs. That's going to open us up to gaining Albania and subjugating the Balkans. I definitely want to do that fast before world tension starts getting super high and the allies can start guaranteeing people or even inviting them in their faction, which would be pretty bad. Make way for the new emperor, though. Yes, this is gonna be the Roman emperor. Yeah, they're giving me so many units. I hate that. It's so annoying. Albania yields. Of course they yield. Now I'm doing Italy first. It's gonna create the Italian League faction. I'm also going to put my armies on the border of Yugoslavia. We're gonna get ready to invade them if they reject our demands for subjugation. Pretty sure I can re-release Albania. Yeah, it's gonna become the protectorate of Albania. I should demand Dalmatia too, just to get some more land. Sure, let's do them. They accept our demands. Nice. Currently, my mountaineers in Spain, so hopefully they do not reject the demands to become a puppet. Come on, please accept. Oh, if they refuse. Well, unfortunate. But this might not be good, actually, because it's going to spike the world tension. I got some more divisions, though. Before I start attacking Yugoslavia, I want to get that mountaineer back in the army. Eventually, I'm going to be promoting that guy to field marshal, too. Got an infantry expert. He's also an infantry specialist. Very nice. No oil. Unfortunate. Let's trade with Venezuela. We're going to try to break out right here. Oh, and now we've formed the Italian League, which has also invited Bulgaria in here. And who else can I get in? I can also get Austria in the faction, which is going to limit the German expansion. Very nice. Italian irredentism, giving us some pretty nice buffs. And that's going to open us up to a war with Greece, which I'll be doing in the future. Yeah, sure, we'll abandon the naval trade. I think there's a point in even being in the... Let's see. Puppet Yugoslavia. Get their industry and their resources. Or do we want their resources, actually? Because I'm thinking I want to do free trade in the future. And if I take their resources, those resources will be under my control instead of being under my puppet's control, which I want to trade with. Yeah, so we'll let Yugoslavia keep their resources. All right. We will give Kosovo to Albania. Hungarian claim, sure. I don't know if I want to call in Bulgaria. I don't want them to have any war score, but I do need to end this war pretty quickly. We'll see if we can end this war pretty quickly. I mean, we should be able to. Continue working on the economy. I haven't messed with this at all because I've been focused on expansion. Basically, the strategy here is I have more men than they have guns. You know what? This is taking way too long. I'm calling in Bulgaria. Give me that extra research slot to expand the national universities. Yeah, they're finally gone. I'm going to be taking Bessarabia over. Bulgaria's going to get their claims in this tile. The reason I took Bessarabia over instead of giving it to the puppet is because the puppet is likely to accept the Soviet demands for it, and I actually want to keep it because I want war with the USSR. Large unit tactics. Okay, we got that extra research slot. Let's go take over Greece now. Let's see. I will be doing something with propelled, like a light armored anti-air or whatever it's called. Kingdom of Greece is being guaranteed by the UK. Yeah, so unfortunately, with Yugoslavia rejecting my demands there, the world tension got too high. And now Greece is being guaranteed. Or maybe I just waited too long, I guess. But that's unfortunate. Oh, and I can't cancel this either. Well, hopefully the war goal doesn't expire. Let's demand the Balearic Islands from Spain. I'm gonna start trading with my puppets. Well, the puppets don't really have much steel. They should have some coal, though. Yeah, Yugoslavia does. I'm gonna have to probably trade with... Well, Austria's in the faction. I'll trade steel with them. And they give it up. Very nice. I'm looking... What else can I expand into? Maybe Turkey. I mean, they're not being guaranteed yet. Let's do claims on Turkey. Okay, they immediately get guaranteed. All right. Thankfully, I can cancel that focus. Working on the economy since the expansion has been brought to a close because of the guarantees on Greece and Turkey. Just want a little bit more than that. Let's go something like that, and then I'll get working on mass military factories. I want to strengthen Italo Balbo, though. Consolidate power. I'm now rushing the improved small airframe and that next engine. Purge the party. Whispers have reached our ears that someone like nothing more than to see the old regime reinstalled. Even though Mussolini was ousted and removed from power, his shadow is ever present throughout the government and in the minds of the people. We must make a show of force and purge the party from elements that are not truly loyal to us but remain devoted to the old Duce. I don't want to purge Rodolfo, dude. He's the grand battle plan expert. I need that mastery. What about the advisors? Nope, I need that corporation guy. Might just have to spare them all. Yep. Purge the advisors. Okay, I will purge these guys for that additional political power. More balance of power towards the real Duce, Italo Balbo. Oh my, the fates of Mussolini. Oh man, do we let him stand trial? Do we execute him? Or do we assassinate him? We might just have to execute him because that's going to remove the shadow of Mussolini and shift the balance of power even farther right towards total dominance of Italo Balbo. I'm so sorry, Mussolini. We need to execute you. We got to get down to Mare Nostrum, so this right path here, it's actually pretty good. It does provide some pretty good buffs. But the Vino Duce isn't too bad either. That's a more division organization. Ex-Italian leader Benito Mussolini executed, founder of fascism. Rest in peace, Mussolini. Italo Balbo, he just provides better stats in the future. Hungary wants to join our faction. Do we let them? Yeah, I think we let them. Sure. And there's our improved small airframes. Let's get this thing in production. Pretty basic fighter template. Get the job done. Put 15 factories into them. Mare Nostrum. It was by naval power that ancient Rome first defeated Carthage. By investing in naval power, Italy can strive for control of the Mediterranean and once again make it Mare Nostrum, our sea. Italian League will now be known as Novus Imperium Romanum. Change Manifesto of Italian League to Pax Romana. Unlocks decision Mare Nostrum. Maybe we just... I don't want to join the war against the Allies just yet because I want to kill the Soviets. And speaking of the Soviets, should have been doing this, but we need to get a collaboration government set up so we can quickly capitulate them. Iberian protection. This is another one of those focuses where Spain might reject it, so I'm gonna have to naval invade them probably. Portugal accepts the offer, and nationalist Spain accepts the offer. Oh, so maybe relations do influence that. Very nice. Next up will be South American alliances. That honestly looks good. I don't want this to be too expensive here. I'm going to be choosing wheeled suspension, keep riveted armor, moving it to diesel engine. 7 production costs for this thing. You know what? It'll work. We'll put 15 factories into them. Yup, here they come. That must be the Soviet Union war gun. Yup, it is. My divisions are horrible. Okay, hold on a second, dude. All right, let's just give it a little bit more thickness with the infantry. I should be able to hold off the Soviets. I hope so. We're kind of undertrained. Let me start training for a little bit, actually. I need to get Italo Balbo to have his buffs. Reinforce, Regia Aeronautica, air attack, agility, air accidents chance, really good. Oh my gosh, I think everybody accepted. Did they? Oh my gosh, everybody accepted. No way. No way. Airspace dominance, pinpoint strikes, although I'm not making any casts right now. Here it is, the Soviet Union demands Bessarabia. I'm gonna stop training. I will be forced to choose a decision in about 12 days, so I'm gonna wait. And 1 day left. Yes, we will not give up our territory without a fight. And the Soviet Union, they are very confident in themselves, so they just declare war on us. What the hell just happened here? Okay, well, we've just lost Hungary and Austria because there's no way I'm joining that war against Germany. Gonna find the mountaineer guy. This guy's being promoted to field marshal. Puts him in there. Beautiful. Let's get some synthetic refineries built in. We're still sort of holding off against the Soviets. I'm gonna edit this slightly, put some recon rangers in this. It's enough experience to now put the light SPN tier in the division. That's really gonna level it up, by the way. Am I seeing this right? Peru? Oh, Germany. Okay, my whole faction was called in. And they're just managing to hold these 3 tiles right here. Hopefully that does not mess up Germany and they don't attack the USSR. Looking for encirclements that I might be able to get. Yeah, our divisions are so good. Italian armies actually, well, they got a bunch of troops out. That's 4 divisions though. We'll take them. The next thing I want to put in this division is a piece of artillery. You know it's bad when the Germans haven't invaded the USSR yet because my South American allies are just farming them in Austria. 10 divisions right there. 0 to 10 KD ratio. Okay, here's what I'm gonna try to do then. Sweden finally sent me the ball bearings trade. We'll be choosing the Preserve Army Traditions path instead of the Bandits War. The timeline where Italy's the competent one and Germany can't even get past Austria. We're going all the way up. All the way. Come on, boys. This is it. They're weakening themselves by charging me. Let's go. Who am I kidding? The Soviets are going to have another 4 million troops. They're at 35 war supports right now. Ooh, that guy had a logistics upgrade. What was that? Army logistics. Very nice. I am going to replace the Ace generation with him. Yeah, we just destroyed everything. What's up with Lithuania, by the way? Oh, they have military access. I did not realize that. They got a bunch of troops out because of them. Well, I'm gonna raise the conscription to all adult serve. We might do all adult serve. Let's go total mob as well. And then put women in the workforce. Try to go for another encirclement. Well-deserved encirclement. I was expecting German support before I got into this war. Do they even have a war goal? They don't even have a war goal on the USSR. All right then, interesting. Where is the majority of the Soviet army? It's actually down here. Okay, well I know what I'm pushing next then. There's another 9 divs gone. Soviets, they gotta be done for, right? They're running out of manpower, yeah. Nice. There's a heavy tank in there. Huge encirclement. Oh wait, let's keep it. There we go. Nice. Good one. Good one. I definitely want the field hospital in the division before I mass charge. And let's go for the signal company. This is a nasty looking division. Holy. This is a mean looking division. I do have the logistics for this next offensive, right? 36,000 guns. I'm running out of support equipment, though. We're gonna need some more factories into that. Mass charge. Oh, yeah, I just saw that. I was green for a second, and there's no bubbles. That means we just won every single fight, like, instantly. I'm getting naval invaded. Soviets, we are not real, are we? We're doing naval invasions, bro. Look at your mainland real quick, USSR. Now they attack the USSR. Look at the Soviets, by the way. There's nothing left. I've wiped their whole army. Yeah, now the Germans want to invade after we do all the work. I hope they don't get a lot of war score, dude. That's gonna suck. You know what? I'm doing aggressive execution because I think we can just finish this war pretty quickly. Once we get into Baku. Yep, that's him. We need a lot more coal, actually. Yeah, that's so much better. Okay, so basically what we did, I took over the Black Sea area. We created a Ukrainian puppet, Belarus puppet, Latvia, Estonia. I think there's a smaller one over here, isn't there? Yeah, Eastern Siberian Empire. New Mongolia got puppeted. I took over Tenatuva. Now, I think the game plan now is probably to kill the Reich. The Reich's the biggest threat. If I can take them out of Europe, if I can control Europe, then taking over to the Allies, I think will be pretty easy from there. Eventually, the resources are going to get so bad that I'm going to have to start getting off of free trade. Max out the anti-air in the region. Germany, there's no way they're going to be able to break through this. I'm declaring war instantly. I'm pretty confident in my ability to kill the Germans right now. Actually, I don't think we really need to be producing cast right now. We have enough stockpile. Everything needs to be going into the planes. This rubber is killing me. Who has all the rubber? British Malaya. Thank you. It is definitely a fight. I mean, they do outnumber us by 2. I really do need to start making some mountaineers, some special force divisions. Yeah, that's a really nice division too. 40 mountaineers. I better get most of the war score. I got 32 right now. Oh yeah, we're gonna get most of them. They finally do D-Day. Did they deconstruct the Maginot Line, or did we just straight up break through it that easily? Okay, we did. Well, Rome is civilization. We could further gold trade through Swiss exchanges. They have proven themselves trustworthy. Sure. That's a really nice looking buff. Oh, there it goes. 1900 war score. Interesting, interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and secure Australia. Sorry, Austria. All right, I pretty much arrived on the Turkish border. Let's get this war started before they get too many troops over here. Why are we not pushing? Oh, it's because I didn't call Germany in. Oh, they're still in power. Okay. He's just an Italian puppet now. The German tribes are just now Roman puppets. Yes, yes. I just froze. Oh, great. Yeah, I don't know why, but it just got super laggy after we capped Germany. All roads lead to Rome. It's almost like nothing even happened. Germany's always been at war with the UK, and they've never been a puppet of us, right? We have 2.3 thousand factories. I think we might even outnumber the Allies. We're getting close to, for sure. You know what? I think it's time. I'm calling in everyone. Well, everybody besides Russia, actually. All right, at this point, there is no way for us to lose unless we make some huge blunder. We pretty much overpower them in the industry department now. I do want to do a collaboration government in the USA just to make our lives a little bit easier whenever we get there. Let's actually check the majors real quick. Who are they? It's just the UK and the USA. Modernize these facilities. That's 5% factory output. You know, I haven't changed this captain of industry yet. I need to. I was going to change it to the hierarch minister of corporations because it's another bonus to the factory output. We just broke past the Suez Canal. Actually, the British already blew it up, so it doesn't even matter. I'm going to go ahead and start working on annexing all of these countries, especially Spain. I need to get gone. German Reich, they're still being important up here. We have annexed Spain. I'm going to set this to constantly suppress subjects. I think I can just annex the Reich. I'm going to do them. Start declaring war on the whole of Central America. They don't want to join my faction, they can die. We have finally broken out of Central America. It doesn't look like the Allies have the power to stop us. Yeah, it's going to be a good day when the Allies are dead, so I no longer have to deal with this lag. This lag's horrible. Preparing another collaboration government. Alright, I'm going to try to go for it now. Patrol the English Channel. Come on, boys. 400 ships here. We're going to do a force attack on both of these guys. Is that actually what we should have done? Probably not. Let's see. Let's see if we can even get this here. Come on, I just need Portsmouth. Oh, we actually got it. We're about to be down to 1 tile. What's the issue? All right, we're going to scrape in the barrel. I think the battle for Britain is more important than America right now, actually. All their reinforcements are probably coming from their stockpiles. We should win this eventually. My God, bro. That is some type of battle for Britain, bro. The skies of Britain are just black. Holy. 10,000 planes over London. All right, we've pretty much... King of Italy dies. What? There is no way they're ever regaining air. They're losing 100 planes a day. The entire Allied Air Force is going to be gone by the time that's over with. UK, buddy, there can only be one of us with 600 divisions, alright? You're lagging the game too much for me. I got to take you out. And this time I'm only going to use 1 general. That way we can do repeated force attack orders on him. 4 days left on that force attack. All right, we actually landed again. So it's possible for us to keep landing. Can these guys actually like get their arse over here and reinforce? Thank you. I think we've done it. Now we've done it. Alien forces have successfully stormed London. Yeah, they're down to 3,000 planes. I'm up to 20,000. How much is USA? I think they might have taken the brunt of the damage there, surprisingly. I think America's entire air force just got deleted. Oh shit, man. What is my war score? 60. There it is. Peace deal. And where is the American Navy? There it is. Well, all of the opposition has been killed. Now we need to form Rome. Wait, I can do it right now. Oh, it's because Bulgaria got reduced back to being just in Bulgaria. All right, let's click this button right here. Mare Nostrum. Let's go. Ooh, yeah. Why does Hungary exist? But yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Italo Balbo, the emperor of Imperium Romanum. That was exhausting, I gotta say. Oh, I have to integrate him. Okay, I see. I have to manually do all this. 2,700 factories. Oh, I am on scraping the barrel. That's why my manpower is so high. It's a nice color. And then we just have Switzerland right in the middle. I'm sure they're not scared, are they? Well, I deleted my whole army just to reduce the lag a little bit because it was so bad. But here we are. And we have Japan over here still fighting China. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.